Water. It's the most precious and essential resource on Earth. It covers more than 70% of the planet, and it sustains all forms of life, from plants, to animals, to humans. However, our water sources are under threat from a range of factors, including pollution and human activities. These threats from water pollution and insecurity are some of the world's most pressing issues. 2 to 3 billion people suffer the effects of scarce and polluted water, while even more suffer its indirect environmental and economic effects. Polluted water has destroyed ecosystems on an unprecedented scale and has killed millions of animals. But before we can address this, let's learn about what water pollution is.
The United Nations defines water security as having a sufficient amount of water of a sufficient quality for daily livelihood activities, so eating, drinking, cleaning, hygiene, as well as food, electricity, and other economic activities.
Water pollution can occur in many different ways. Industrial waste, sewage, agricultural runoff, and plastic waste are just a few of them. This pollution has far-reaching consequences for our health, our environment, and our economy.
Economic activities. We often use water as a way to get rid of waste. We do that in our households. We flush the toilet. We run things down the drain. We wash ourselves off, and all the dirt goes down the drain. And so all that stuff is getting into the water system. And it's not just dirt.
In the US alone, 7 million people suffer from waterborne illnesses, with tens of thousands a year dying due to them. In the world, those numbers get even worse. Some sources like the WHO estimate that around 3 million people die worldwide from waterborne illnesses. That's the equivalent of a plane crashing every hour. Not only that, but chemicals in our water, such as lead and arsenic, greatly reduce the mental capacity of our population. This can result in a loss of up to 16 IQ points per person in even minor cases. The world is less smart today because of this issue. Think about that.
Water pollution can be really, really, really bad for you. If you are drinking water that's got, metals or some of these like chemicals in it, like that is totally how people get like cancer and other kinds of nasty diseases.
For example, this creek, the Stevens Creek in Mountain View, was dry for almost a year before the recent rains. Droughts increase the risk of wildfires and other natural disasters. California is also a lead supplier of agricultural goods, and droughts make it hard for farmers to produce the food that they need to supply to the world and greatly harm California's economy.
Water is one of our most precious resources. It's up to all of us to help save it for future generations. By working together, we can create a world clean, plentiful water is available to all.